Hello, I'm Simon. I work for Corporate Drama. We're showing here at HRD, and regarding the volcano, I guess really we haven't been affected since it all kind of kicked off. I've done a couple of courses. Most of that was in London, so people found it was their normal tube journey to work and to come into the course. So really not much. None of my colleagues have really been affected because we haven't got involved in any nice courses in corporate environments outside of the UK. So I guess no.
I'm Helen Bratt, HR Policy and Development Manager at Gloucester City Council. The volcano has had an effect on us, but we've had an inclement weather policy in similar situations to the snow, and we've just implemented that. So we've got something in existing that has meant that we've been able to deal with a few staff that aren't able to get to work.
My name is Abdullah Sheba. I'm working for the Capital Market Authority of Saudi Arabia. Actually, I was flown to London on Thursday by the time they closed the airport. Been here since then. I wasn't worried at the time, but actually I got worried by Monday when most of the flights were cancelled at that time. Luckily yesterday when they opened up the flights, things got better. I wasn't worried much because in my company we do have a policy called travel days. And for those travel days we do have 3 days. Whenever you fly for more than 5 hours worth of flight, you can use those 3 days, to start rearranging for your flight back home, which really I'm using at the moment. So hopefully by Friday I'll be back home and there will be no problem at all.
I'm Angela Barron from the CIPD and I'm advisor OD and engagement. There's two issues. There's the employer perspective, if you've got people stuck on business in various parts of the world, and how you might be trying to look after them and get them back. And there's a number of things you can do. I mean, you can support people by obviously arranging their accommodation, trying to make alternative travel plans for them. And with the technology that we have today, with laptops, etc., then hopefully sort of vital information can be transmitted back even if people are stuck. The other aspect is for people who are perhaps on holiday and now can't get back to work, and it's how you treat those people. And obviously there's a bit of flexibility that needs to be adopted there, that clearly if people are genuinely stuck and simply can't get back to their desks at the right time, then you have to look at that on a case-by-case basis. If people are still on a beach in Mauritius having a great time, then maybe you might require them to take some of their leave to cover the period of absence. But if people are stuck in an airport with no money, desperately trying to make alternative travel plans, then maybe you can offer them a bit of support, or maybe that you can ask them to make up a bit of the time, or maybe grant them some special leave to make up for the absence.
Okay, Stuart Bromley, Head of Digital Solutions for HSBC and First Stretch across Europe. We have a number of people stranded aboard the volcano, and they're still stranded, and they're not expected back for another week or so, some of them because they're from the Far East. And we have a policy that basically says that we'll give them special entitlement for that leave, so they won't be affected in terms of absence or anything else.
I'm Martin from Video Arts. The Icelandic volcano. Well, we've been lucky in that we haven't been travelling to events overseas, so we've been fortunate in that regard that it's HRD in London and we can get the tube, and it's probably for us been easier, and it looks like it'll all be over before we go to the US trade show, which is next month. But it's a shame that obviously it will affect traffic from people coming to the international show. I think the only impact that we've had from customers is probably around cancelled courses and being flexible for those people, and actually on a couple of occasions using technology more to provide streaming links to people when they haven't been able to get to a venue, to actually get the learning to them, as it were. And that's really just following the trend that I guess with or without the volcano we're seeing.
I'm Mary Appleton from the Change Board and I'm the Assistant Editor. Luckily we've not been affected by the volcanic ash crisis directly, but it's amazing to hear how many people have been affected. If we were to be affected by it, we do have policies in place, so we have remote working facilities, so we all have our own laptops that we can take away with us and we can log in from anywhere. So I think if there was a problem similar in the future, then it would be fine for us to be able to log in from wherever we were in the world.
Okay, I'm Andrew Fannin from Two Ball Blokes, and the Volcano, we are completely done with it. I've got two major decision makers with two really big projects that we're pitching for that I was going to know this week. One stuck in Rio, one stuck in Italy, and I'm bored of it. Get rid of it, Iceland, sink it, whatever.